Welcome viewers for the new topic for the mensuration. Here we are going to talk about the arc length and the sector area. So in the first mensuration topic we talk about the area of circle. Now this is the circle, the complete circle. The outer boundary is called the circumference, as we know that, which formula is 2 pi r. We know the circumference. This is the complete shape, which is the circumference, which is equal 2 pi r. But if we need to find the area of this circle, this complete circle, the area means inside. So inside the complete circle area equal what? Pi r square. So this is the area of circle. So the complete, which is the circumference, which is the perimeter, which is also 2 pi r, and the area pi r square of the circle. We took this one in the first lesson, which is 3.1. So area of the circle. Now a small part of the circumference, or the big part of the circumference is called the arc. So small one is called the minor arc, and the major one is called the bigger side is called the major arc. So as mentioned here in this arrow, from this part to this part, this is the arc, which is minor arc. But if we move from this side, it is called the major arc. So this part inside, this is called the sector. Sector is what is called the sector. It is between the two radii. The area between the two radii is called the sector. So this is the center of the circle. So this is also called the radius. This is the radius. So this is called the theta of this sector. So sector is between the two radii. So this is the sector, like the pi. Uh, Now here, if we need to find the arc length, you should remember the formula for the arc length, which is arc length equal L. Either we can say in short, it is L. So theta over 360 times 2 pi r, because arc length which is on the circumference, so that's why we use 2 pi r. So arc length equal the part of the circle, the fraction part of the circle, the fraction part of the circumference, the whole circumference times 2 pi r. We take the fraction of the whole circumference depending on the angle, at the center of the circle, whatever the angle, we take that part of the circle. Now here, so it is circumference depending on the angle center of the circle here. Now for the area of sector, we need to find the area of sector. Which is represented in the diagram. This is the area of the sector. So area of sector means total sector area of the circle is pi r square, but if we take only the small part of the circle, is called the area of the sector. And the sector, as I said already, it is between the two radii. So between the two radii is called the sector, and this is the arc length what we took here. So same formula, but we take the part of that. We know the area of the sector, theta over 360. This is the angle, whatever the angle you say, this is the Greek letter which is called the theta, times pi r square. Pi r square, which is area of the complete circle. But we take the part of this area. So that's why only the small one. Now here we take the fraction of the whole, are depending on the angle at the center of the circle. So depend on the angle, whatever the angle given here, so that part of the fraction we take and times the area of the complete circle, and for this, this is the arc length. The complete is the circumference, and the arc length only the minor part or the bigger part, but from the total depends on the angle, what the angle given here. So angle theta. So we take the arc length and the area of circle. So please guys, for this exercise you should remember, because as we know, the title of this topic is the arc length and the sector area. If you remember these two formulas, length, arc length or simple length, theta over 360 times 2 pi r, and the area of the sector, or just area, or simple theta over 360 times pi r square. theta is sometimes you are given. So how many variables here? Pi, theta, and area, theta, and r. Three variables in this formula. So definitely he must give you two variables, then you can find the third one. And here we are given the length, theta, and r, again three. So we must given two of them, and then we can find the third one. Okay, here one first example. About in this example he mentioned here, example number one, find the length of an arc. Length of an arc, it means we need to find the length of an arc, so which subtended at the angle. So angle given 140 at the center, at the center of a circle of the radius 12 centimeters. So this is the radius, either this one and this one, because we know the center to the circle is called the radius, from center to the circle is called the radius. Now we know the formula for the arc length. Arc length equal the fraction part of the whole times 2 times pi times r. So this is the formula you should remember. As I said, you should remember the formula. If you remember the formula, then you can easily find out the solution. So we need to find the arc length. As he said, find the length of the vision. So theta is 140. We replace theta by 140. 140 divided by 360 times 2 times pi, and r equal 12 centimeters. Simply put in the information in the formula and simplify using the calculator. Pi as it is, and simplify 140 times 2, so then times 12 divided by 360, you find 28 over 3, and pi as it is. Then multiply pi value by 2. Either you can use the pi button from the calculator or 3.142. If you whatever the mention in the question, you have to do that. If you not mentioned, you can use pi button or anything, whatever you like it. So you will find the answer 29 1 over 3 centimeter, or you can say 29.333 centimeter. So this is the length of this. So this is the length of this circumference. So we need to find this arc length. Okay, see the next page. In the next page we are given example number 2 here, page number 2. On the page number 2, we need to find the sector, area of sector. A sector of the circle is radius 10. Radius 10 has an area. So this is the area 25 centimeter square. Find the angle at the center of the circle. We need to find angle. It means we need to find this angle, which is theta. So we know that formula when he used the he said the area, and even he said the sector. So area of sector, we know the formula equal. Again I'm repeating, please remember the formula. If you remember the formula, then easily you can find out the solution. So area equals theta over 360 times pi times r square. So this is the formula for area of sector. So fraction part of the whole times because we know the total value of the circle is 360 degree. We know that we take the only small part of that, so times the pi times, because area of circle is pi r square, so times pi times r square. Okay, so just whatever the information you are given, substitute in the formula, then you can find rest of the values. So we are given theta, we are given r equal 10 centimeters, so 10 centimeters square, and we need to find theta as it is, 360 as it is, and the pi as it is. Now we know the area equal 25 centimeters square, so replace area by 25. Just simplify theta, make theta as subject. So this is multiplication, becomes here division. This is division, transfer here becomes multiplication. Again this is multiplication, becomes here division. So if you look at here, so 25, because 360 division transfer there becomes multiplication, and whatever the multiplication the other side of equation, when you transfer the other side of equation, it becomes division. So 10 square means 100, pi as it is. So simplify this using calculator and the pi button from the calculator. So you have the answer 28.6 degree, which is 3 significant figure. As I have already on the channel significant figures, you can go and you can find the solution about the significant figures, what significant figures in detail there you can find out. Okay, so angle is theta 28.6. This is what the value we need to find out, theta 20. So the angle at the center of the circle is 28.6 degree. Okay guys, so here we have two examples, one for the arc length, other one for the area of the sector, either whatever the information you given. As I said, if you remember the formulas, as the formulas are already, you know that one is the length is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. This is for the length formula for the arc, and this is area of sector, theta over 360 times pi r square. Okay. Now we will use go for the question number 1 on page number 2. Sorry. He said use pi button on the calculator unless told otherwise. Unless told means if he mentioned whatever, if he mentioned the pi or whatever the value he mentioned, you have to use it. So here in the question we use the pi button because there is nothing mentioned here, so I'm using the pi button directly. And this is the circle, an arc AB. So this is the arc AB. Okay, subtended an angle theta. So this is angle subtended on the center at the center of the circle radius r. So this is the center of this is the radius, either this one and this is the same radius. Okay, now the question is find the area, find the arc length and the sector area. Okay, we are given three parts A, B, C. We are given R value and theta. In the B, R and theta. In B, R and theta. So it means we need to find the arc length and the sector area. So if you understand the first part, and you can do the rest of part again. So it means example number 1 and 2 what we took already. So it is the same thing, arc length and the sector area we need to find. For the first part, length, we know the formula is what? Again, I'm writing the formula. Please remember the formula, then you can easily find out the solution. So for the arc length, length equal theta over 360 times 2 times pi times r. So this is for the arc length. This is for the arc length. But if you go for the area formula, area equal what? Again, angle over 360 times pi times r square. So because he said find the sector area and the length, so you should remember the formula. So we are given r value for the I'm doing the arc length. So we given r value, so length equal theta given 30, so replace theta by 30 over 360 times 2 times pi times 2 times pi, and r replace what is r value? 4. So just simplify, put in the calculator, you simplify, you find the answer 2.09 centimeter. Again the area formula, so I replace theta by 30 degree because I'm talking about the first part. So theta by 30 degree, then pi r square. So r is 4 square. Then simplify, put in the calculator. We are given 360 30 divided by 360 times shift pi times 4 square. So simplify, it becomes 4 over 3 pi. So press STD 4.188. So I'm writing 3 significant figures, so it becomes 4.18, and so replace a 19. So it is 4.19 area, so it becomes centimeter square. Okay, so this is the area. Now go for the second. Here if you replace here in this part, he said that find the length 45. So angle given 45, replace 45 360 times 2 pi r given 10 centimeter. So replace, simplify, you find the answer for that. So 45 over 360 times 2 pi times shift times 10. Simplify, you find 5 over 2 pi, but I need the fraction, so 7.8. I'm going to write the 3 significant figures, so 7.85. After 5 there is less than 5, so leave as it is. 7.85 centimeter. So we need to find the area. Now the area of the sector equal area of the sector here, which is 45 over 360 times pi times 10 square, because it's area, you know the formula, so just simplify. 45 divided by 360 times pi, shift the pi button, times 10 square. So simplify, you find the answer 25 over 2, but I need in decimal, so 39.26, so I'm writing in 3 seconds, so 39.3 centimeters, 39.3 centimeter square, because it's area. Now the C part, we are given R equal 2 centimeter, theta 235, replace in the formula. Again theta over 360 times 2 pi, simplify, so it becomes 235 divided by 360 times 2 times pi times 2, so it becomes 8.20. so I'm writing 8.20, so either you can go for 0 0, also the significant figure of the decimal, the last 0, so it becomes centimeter. Again it has the same, because the 2 times 2 equal 4, so 2 square equal 4, the rest of thing is the same, so it means the same answer for this, 8.20 centimeter square. Again 2 times 2 equal 4, so look at here, the same thing, 2 square mean 4, so it means the length of this part or the area of the sector are the same value, so it has the same answer, it has the same answer. Okay, question number 1, and here question number 2. In question number 2, we are given the different type of the shapes. In this part, we are given the different shapes. Like in question number 2 to 3, find the total area of the shape. So we need to find the total area. So there are different areas in this shape. So we need to find the area 1, area 2, area 3, and area 4. So then after that, add them. You find the total area of the shape. Okay, so here the question number 2, we are given the length O to A. O to A equal 2 centimeter. So this length is 2 centimeter. So O to B is 3 centimeter. O to C equal 5 centimeter. O to D equal 3 centimeter. So we are given the first angle 60 degree, second angle 120 degree, the third angle 45 degree, and the fourth angle we don't know. So we know the total angles around a point are 360. So 360 minus the given angle 360 minus all the given is 60 minus 120 minus 45, you find 135. So total round the point, total angle 360. So you can find this angle. So this angle, how can you find? So 360, because the total in a circle around the point is 360, so minus all the angle, which is 60 minus 120 minus 45, you find 135 degrees. So this is 135 degree. Now because it's area, so it means these are all the sectors of the different angle of the circle, so it becomes kind of the flower or any shape, any object. You can some is the bigger object, some is the smaller object, but even though these are the sector of the circle, so we know the formula for the sector of the circle is equal area of the sector equal theta over 360 times pi times r square. So we use this formula for each sector, then we can find the answer. Now first of all, the total area, I'm writing here the total, either you can go for the separate for all and then add them, then you find the same answer, but I wrote in a single fraction, so I just mentioned here, I just say I labeled here area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4. I find either you can go for the separate area for all, then add all the areas, and then you find the total area of this shape. So we need to find actually the total area of this shape, which is this is from here, this is the total area of the shape, this is the total area of the shape, this is what we need to find, this is what we need to find, this is okay. Now first of all, the area 1, this is the sector, so for this we are given the radius is 2 centimeter. Okay, so this is the radius of 2 centimeter. We use area, substitute in the formula here. All the information, so angle is 60, replace 60 over 360 pi times r equal 2, r equal 2 square. And the same for 2, we are given the radius from O to B equal 3 centimeter. So 3 centimeter replace an angle what given here, 120. So replace theta by 120 and simplify by 360 times pi times r equal 3 centimeter. So this is the radius from this point to this point. And here the third one, we are given the radius is from O to C is 5 centimeter. Replace r by 5 square, r by 5 square, then simplify for the theta. So theta given 45 degree, 45 replaced by theta, divided by 360 times pi times r, which is 5, so r square, plus we found here 135 degree, so 135 degree replaced by the theta and divided by 360 times pi times 3 square, because the radius here O to D is 3 centimeters. So then simplify. I know that pi is the common in every term, so I wrote the pi as it is. I didn't solve for the pi, but I solved all the numeric values. 60 times 2 square 4, 4 times 60 divided by 360, you find this fraction. Again 120 multiplied by 9 divided by 360, you find this number. So then 45 times 25, because 5 square equal 25. 25 multiplied 45 divided by 360, you find 25 over 8 and the pi as it is. So 3 square means 9, 9 multiply 135 divided by 360, then you simplify, you find this fraction 27 over 8. So I just wrote pi as it is with all the terms. So these are areas. So just add the fractions on your calculators. Okay, use the calculator, you find the fractions like 2 over 2 divided by 3 plus 3 plus plus 25 over 8, 25 over 8 plus 27 over 8. So you find 61.6. So this is 61.6. So I write it here because pi in every term, so take pi outside, just add them. So add then multiply by pi times pi. So you find 61 point pi here. Then simplify for the fraction to decimal. So I write the 3 significant figures, so 31.939. So I wrote only 3 significant, which is 31.9 centimeter square of this area. Okay, question number 3. Again, we need to find the area of this shape. We need to find this total area of the shape. There are different sectors of the circle given with the different angles of the sector, and combine them. We need to find this shape. This again becomes a kind of a flower. So you can find. So we are given O to N 6 centimeter, from here to here 6 centimeter. O to M. We are given O to M equal this 3 centimeter, O to L equal 2 centimeter, and O to K equal again 6 centimeter. So it means this is O to N. Again the total area, again I'm writing the formula. Please, I'm repeating again and again. Remember the arc length formula and the area of sector formula, then it's easy for you to simplify. So I just I labeled all the sectors by area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4, so you can find out the solution. So the formula for area of sector, again theta over 360 times pi r square. Okay, now here again area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4. Just replace theta by the given angle. So I'm starting, because it started from the ON, I'm starting from here. I mentioned this is, I just consider this is area 1, this is area 2, this is area 3, this is area 4. Replace it because it started with ON from here, from this side. So area 1, O to N equal theta 30 pi 6 is R. Simplify. So again replace a place for the 60 in the formula, then replace 40 in the formula, and here we are given the R equal 3, then we are given the R equal 2, then we are given R equal 6 centimeter. replace in the formulas all the information, then again collect separately. You can simplify with the fraction power, leave the pi as it is, because pi is a common in every part of the fraction. So just simplify the numeric values and leave the pi, the constant value, as it is. You simplify the pi value at then you find the solution. So simplify 3 over 2, 4 over 9 and 5, then add them. You find the fraction 179 over 18 and the pi as it is. Then simplify, multiply with the pi, you find the answer 31.2 centimeter square. Okay, so this is the question number. We are given the question number here 1, 2 and 3. Next is question number okay, so question number 4 here. We need to find, in question number 4 he said find the shaded area of the following. Again he talking about the area here. We need to find the area of the questions, find the shaded area of the following. So we need to find the shaded area of the following. So this is the shaded area what we need to find. This is the shaded area what we need to find in this question. So as we know the formula of the area of sector, this is sector. If you look at here, this is the sector. It's the fourth part of the sector, 90, because total how many parts? In the 4 parts, each part is a 90-degree equal. So this is the fourth part of the circle. So again the area of sector equal theta over 360 times pi times r square. Okay, now you need to find the solution. Shaded area, shaded area equal 90 over, just replace 90 over. So we are given 2 radius. Look at here, we are given 2 radius for the first sector, which one with 90-degree sector is 4 centimeter. The second sector, which is the bigger one from here to here, means this to this, which is 5 centimeter. So bigger one is 5. The outer curve part is with the sector is 5 centimeter and the inner is 4 centimeter. So if you bigger minus smaller, you find this part. It's very easy. So what will you do? So just replace the information in the formula, then minus this minus, because we need to find the area of this sector minus the area of the bigger sector. So we find the area of the smaller sector and the bigger sector. You find the answer 9 over 4 over pi. Then simplify, you find 7.07 centimeter square. Okay, so bigger area of bigger sector minus the area of smaller sector, minus the area of smaller sector, because we minus, then we can find the answer. Okay, in B part again it's again we are given the sector. We need to find this area. So we are given 2 radius. The first radius is from here to here, which is 5 centimeter, and the bigger radius is 9 centimeter. So area of the bigger sector minus the area of smaller sector, you find the solution again. So we know the formula is area of sector theta over 360 times pi r squared. So area of bigger sector minus the area of smaller sector, you find the shaded area of this sector. So just simplify, replace the value. We are given the angle 40 degree for each. So just replace theta by 40 and then pi r equal 9, bigger area of the sector minus the smaller area of sector, but we have 5 square, we replace that one. So simplify, you find 56 over 9 pi, and then simplify by the calculator, you find 19.5 centimeter square. Okay guys, here we have question number 5, page 4. In this question we are given in the diagram the arc length is L and the sector area is A. Okay, find the theta where r equal 5 centimeter and L is 7.5 in the first part. Okay, we know the formula, L arc length equal theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, so we need to find theta here. So whatever the information, just replace in the formula. So r equal 5. Okay, r equal 5, just replace in the formula, r equal 5, then L equal 7.5, then simplify for theta. Okay, so this is division, transfer here becomes multiplication. So we need to find theta. So all this part becomes division, other side when you transfer. So 2 multiplication, pi multiplication, r multiplication. So multiplication in the equation rules, transfer the other side, it becomes division. So L is 7.5. So this is division, when you transfer it becomes multiplication. So 7.5 times 360, 7.5 times 360, because this is the multiplication in the formula. When you transfer other side it becomes division. So 2 pi times r equal 5. So simplify, using the calculator you find the answer 85.9 degrees. So angle is 85.9 degrees. So this is the theta angle which is we need to find. Okay. B part, we are given the form question, find theta when r equal 2 meter and area equal 2 centimeter. Again 2 centimeters square, it must be 10 centimeters square. It is a mistake in the question. Okay, now we are given the theta. We know the formula, area equal theta over 360 times pi r square. So just replace what the information you are given. You are given the information r equal 2, so a equal 2, a equal 2 here. Okay, so we need to find the theta. Okay, so again this is division, when you transfer here it becomes multiplication, and this is multiplication becomes here division. So this is multiplication becomes here division. So what becomes area equal to, area equal 2 times 360 divided by pi, because multiplication becomes here division. So pi times r equal 2, so 2 square. So just simplify, use the formula, you find the answer which is 57.3 degree. Okay guys, here in this part we have on the fourth page we have the area of the sector, theta of the given angle sector. This sector we form the angle. So this is page number 4. Okay, let's see what is the next question. Next question is the C part. Again, the question number 5, C part on the page number 5. Page 5 we are given here. So find again, we need to find r now when theta is 5 and L is 60. This is the arc length. So we know the formula, arc length equal theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, so just replace the information what we are given in the formula, then simplify for the r value. So L is 6, I replace L is 6, theta equal 55, and 360 times 2 times pi times r. We need to find the r value. Again, this is division, transfer it becomes multiplication. So 5 times 55 times 5, it becomes 110 pi times r. So again this is multiplication, transfer here becomes division. So simplify, use the calculator, simply this is the pi value, simplify it, you find the r value which is 6.2 centimeter. Okay guys, this is the question number 5. Question number 6 here, the last question for this today topic on page 4 about the mensuration. Okay, in this part we are given the length of the arc of an arc of the circle is 12 centimeter and the corresponding sector area is 108 centimeter square. Find the radius of the circle, the angle subtended at the center of the circle by the arc. Okay, I just make a rough sketch of the circle. This is the circle. I just consider this is the arc length which is 12 centimeter given in the question. This is 12 centimeter given in the question, and area of sector which is also given 108 centimeter square. He said find the radius in the first part, and in the second part he said find the angle subtended on the center. So we need to find these two values. So we are given the we know the formula. This is very interesting question and kind of challenging question. So we are given, as we know that area equal theta over 360 pi r square, L equal theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, so just replace the information in the formula. Area we are given 108, so we just simplify 108 times division, transfer it becomes multiplication over pi, multiplication becomes division. So simplify, I make the first equation which is theta times r square, and I simplify for this. L we are given the arc length is 12 centimeter, so theta over 360, so multiply then this part is becomes a division. So I have another equation which becomes, after simplify, 687.5 theta times r. Now I have these two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. So I found the theta value from equation number 2. So this is r multiplication, becomes here division. So 687.5 over r. So replace this value into equation number 1. So theta replaced by this value, it becomes 687.5 over r. Now it becomes 12,375.9 equals 687.5 over r. So this r and this r, one r is cancelled, so only one r left there. So this is multiplication, becomes here division. So r equal 8, simplify, you find r equal 18 centimeter. So put this value r into the second equation, because we already make the theta as a subject in the second equation. So you can simplify, you can put the information here, 687.5, so which becomes, simplify, r equal here 18, so divide, then you find 38.2 degree. Okay, so I put this value into this formula. Either you can put this r value in the area of sector or arc length. So you will find the same answer. So because I already made the subjects theta as the subject of the formula, so that's why it's easy for me to substitute this r value what I found here, 18 centimeter, in the equation. So I find theta equal 38.5. Okay guys, hope so you will get the help from this worksheet, this worksheet from page 1 to 5. Okay, so rest of the parts we will do in the next class. So hope you will get the answers. So thank you very much.